Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Yeah, today you can see at the title of this upload that I'm totally inspired by Jane Davenport. And if you don't know who Jane is, you can go on janedavenport.com and see who the lady is. It's an Australian artist um, who has a ton of art supply. So I bought into her art supplies because she was actually my gateway into this fun idea about sitting and painting drawings in a journal. Usually before, I was more like a pretty planner girl. Hi, Amber. Welcome to my desk. I'm glad you're here. I want to do a Jane page spread today. I did this one over at Patreon. I don't know if you saw it, Amber. And I just added the crown. And I wanted to come on top of here with a quote, but I really don't know what to say, what quote would be fitting for this. So I got another idea. I want to use the mask again. Over at my Patreon, I really fought a big fight putting on that rub-on mask. I still want to get Jane supplies. I've been eyeing the layer cakes and tattooings for ages. Oh yeah. I think yes, you did watch it. Did you see how much I struggled putting on this rub on? So today I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna start with the rub on so I don't have issues putting it on. So it's gonna be exciting for me to see, can I work on top of this rub on and then just swipe off the paint so that the black is still showing? I got no idea. So it's gonna be you know trial and error for me today. And the rub-ons was gifted to me by Sandra Scraps to Beauty, and these are created also by Jane Davenport. I think she called them her journal tattoos. And what was also gifted to me from Sandra is this nice collection of puffins. Oh my god, look, they're so cute. It's stickers, and I'm thinking that I want to put these stickers on this page spread here. So my plan is to put this puffin here, and then I want to put a puffin on the shoulder of this girl here. So that's why I have made a sketch, totally inspired. Like this sketch here is totally inspired by a journal flip through that Jane did, and then I spotted this posture of one of her girls, and I thought, oh, that would be awesome for putting on a puffin. And then this could be like jumping, you know. So yeah, I think it's gonna be likable. It's so typical me to hoard stickers and stuff for a long time before I utilize it, and now I think it's time to use these sweet puffins. So I'm just gonna lay them here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad you could save it. I thought you really fixed it well. Okay, I really was struggling. I think it was like rub on take four or something. Yeah, they are adorable, these puffins. And they're like a little bit, first when I got them, I thought, oh, I should do like a ballet painting and put on ballet skirts because it looks like they are dancing, right? Like jumping up in the air. But yeah, that drawing requires a good sketch and everything. So I just don't feel that I got the energy for figuring out how to do that page spread. So, but I want to use layer cakes. I used layer cakes over here. And over here, I was totally inspired by Janet M. Young. Oh my God, she had a stream. I think she called it Watercolor Abstract, where she showed how to make this mandala round shape. And then she added in color and came on top of it with her awesome doodles. And I really liked that pattern she made with these seeds on a string. And then also this cross hatching here. I really liked it a lot. Also the polka dot and this here. So yeah, I'm a fan of those kind of doodling. not so much a fan of complete intricate centangle. So I could manage this, That's my level of centangling. So I'm thinking about over here, I will make a hair that's using these colors here and try and incorporate the doodles into this. Um, yeah, just to make it like go together. So the dress is probably gonna be somewhat this dark color here, and then I'm gonna transfer the gray background over here. So yeah. Okay, let me show you my suitcase of layer cakes. Yeah, you heard me, this suitcase. Oh, yeah. Okay, long story short, you get the layer cakes in this container here, and you end up with 7 of these if you do the bundle haul like I did. And then you start getting it into your art supply room, and then you realize that every time you need a color, you have to get one of these cases and open it up. And it's so hard for me to remember what colors that Jane have, because they're all so different from normal watercolors. So I had problems working from the palette. So I just decided to test out, would it be easier for me to collect them all somewhat in a rainbow formation in one palette? And maybe it will help me pick and choose and remember what colors that I have. So this is new. This is new for me. It takes up a lot of space, yeah, but what can I do? The 7 palettes opened up also takes up a lot of space. So I think space wise, it's the same. So yeah, it's not, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. The only thing that I like is that now I got a full view of all the colors. So I will not sit and in doubt. I was before like, do I have a different brown than this? Do I have a different, like I was totally in doubt before when I had to dig for the individual palettes. So now I know everything is out there in the open. Um, so let's see if that works. I hope it does. But yeah, as you can see, I need to reorganize a lot to make space for that huge trunk on my desk. But it's okay. Okay, let's see. The layer cakes, I want to get the sushi roll, the neon, and the food truck. And I want a few of the wheel ones. Oh, yeah, there's a long list. I don't know a lot of the wheels, and it's difficult for me to see if the wheels are replicated in the palettes. I think not. I think the wheels are similar to what you can find in the palettes, but then not. Just a slight difference. So I have never really ventured out into the wheels. And guys, these pants, they're so humongous. Like, talk about huge. I don't even know how much paint is in this chunk here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 2 half pans at least. So yeah, it's gonna take me a while to use it up. Yeah, they seem like slightly different. It's a little bit difficult to see, like which set should you get, right? Okay, but I want to bring over this gray color to this page here. This is totally blinding out my camera. So why don't I put this here just to have the camera catch some colors so that yeah, I think I'm just gonna work quickly on the background and cover that in some colors so that my recording here is not flashing out the page. But yeah, I'm gonna apply this very choppy, like just random, because I like that random dry brushed effect that I got on the opposite side. So I'm just gonna continue that. Plus, it's also a nice way of painting because you can just relax and yeah, just cover the page quickly. But yeah, I hope you're having a nice day, Amber. And not you always work. You work so much, girl. So I'm a little bit sleep deprived. It's 1:30 in the middle of the night. I know, and I cannot fall asleep. So I thought, okay, just gonna turn on the camera and see if there's someone out there awake just like me. Oh, I got an idea. You know what? I want to splosh. I think I want to splatter. Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea. I am thinking about to make her hair juicy looking. I could totally splatter in some colors on top of this gray, and then let's see how that works. I have never um, watered down layer cake so much that it makes splatters. So let's try and test that also and see if that's a likable way of using the layer cakes. So I'm just going to try and put in a thin layer up here because that's where I want to do the splatters. Oh my God, you can barely see what I'm doing. What to do? How about a focus, you freak? I wonder if I should turn down my light a little bit. I'm just gonna see if that works. Did not help a lot, but maybe it helped a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna hurry up putting color on this page here so the white out of my screen is calming down. I have no idea why it behaves like that. Okay, I'm gonna put in my my gray glove here. Let's see if it picks up that color. It's my arthritis glove. I know it looks so sad when it's just lying there, but maybe it will help me with the light. Okay, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna attack this hair with juicy splotch of colors. So I'm already thinking about how to do that. But I also want like a dry brushed effect over here. So now I'm trying to put in that dry brushed look. And what you do is you basically just come in with only like a damped brush and then start working it up and down. Then you should get this like a little bit gritty look, and that's what I'm going for. So I get some diversity in the background here. Okay, enough about that. Oh, let's see. It seems different. I was so happy to see you come on. I felt it's been forever since I got to see you live because I'm always working. Yeah. It's the only day off. Oh my God, that's cool. Hi, Jinx. Welcome to my desk. But you know what? It's been like 9 days or maybe 10 since I last did something on YouTube because, yeah, just because. So it's been a while. Okay, guys, I'm gonna splatter on like a juicy mix of something pink. I wonder if I should go. Okay, I'm gonna find a very aggressive pink, like this one here. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna mix up a watery amount of this. Okay, I'm gonna put water in that like a freak. A lot of water. Okay, can we agree that it's like super watery now? It's almost like running tap water. Yeah, that's likable. That's how I want it. I'm gonna find some sort of pipette thing to give me some nice droplets. So I'm just looking in a drawer next to me here. See if I have a pipette. Once upon a time, I had a pipette over here. You can never say never. Oh, it's still there. Yoo-hoo! No, miss. And then the cat is curious, like, do you have food in that drawer? No. Just gonna lift her down. I found the pipette. There's nothing edible up here, kitty kitty. Okay, I got some craft papers that I want to use to kind of cover up half of the girl. I want to protect the girl so we don't get her. So covering her up like this. And then yeah, it's been torture. We're short staffed. Oh no, having trouble hiring people. So there are like 6 or 7 of us of trying to run the store. Oh my God, that is the worst. You know, when you're like understaffed, it just swallowed up the paint. I want to tap it down so I can swallow up even more. Okay, now I got a lot of paint in this pipette. I'm just aiming up high. Oh my God, look. Don't you just love that texture of these random splots, or what can we call them? I feel I can sort of control it. So I'm going to be brave and remove that protecting paper. Oh my God, these bubbles here. Yeah. I like this. But the other, I think I want the protective paper over at the mandala. Like this. So let's get some more splots. Oh, like these bubbles here, how they're gonna behave. I can just place in bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna shift color now. I think I would try with like a two-toned color. So something lighter could be my choice now. Which should be, I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna remove this so I can see. I'm looking at my palette. I got that one there, and then maybe I should try maybe this pink one down here. Okay, gonna take a lot of water. I got my eyes set on a pink one with some shimmer. So I'm just gonna lift off as much as I think that I need. Maybe this is good enough. Okay, and this protector page here is just gonna stay there. I'm trying to clean the pipette. Okay. Look at that, making a perfect bubble. Yeah, you know what? I know it looks like a horrible mess, but this is exactly what I needed today. Just this random mess of watercolor. Sparks joy, if you ask me. Don't like the way that it's running down there on that page. So I might try to pick up some of that. Maybe if I mixed a watery gray and came in with some gray here, it will not look this messy. I'm just thinking. Let's see if it works. I'm just gonna mix it on top of that pink. Just a little bit. I just need a little bit. Let's see. Ah, no, it's still running towards the spine of the journal. I think I need to just tap it off with my paper tissue so it's not so liquid. Yeah, we're gonna settle with that, see how that works. Wow, there is a lot of water here. I'm gonna try and suck up some of it so it will hopefully dry in within this week. It's very wet. It's the first time that I've used a layer cake this wet, so I don't even know what is the drying shift going to be. I feel that they don't really shift a lot when they dry, but it's fun to experiment. Oh, there's a lot of liquid right there, so I think I might need to soak up some of this. So let me just check the page and take up the worst of the liquid. Yeah. I think it's more like doable to dry it now. And let's see. Yeah, please remember to give me a thumbs up. I would love that. Thank you, Amber. Does Jane still do videos? I think she does, especially on YouTube. I have seen that she has been uploading, almost like frequently ever since she shifted from Facebook to YouTube. Yeah, she is posting quite a bit. Most of the time, it's about product release, but sometimes you can get lucky and then she will actually. Oh no! Look, one of the drops hit the hit the puffin in a very unfortunate spot of its body. I can't believe it. Okay, we're gonna alter this so it doesn't look like it peed itself in its pants. Oh my god, poor Puffin. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna put on, I think, a ballerina skirt on this Puffin right there. That was really weird. That was so funny. Hello, Barbara. Yeah, typical me to get messy, even though that I got paper to cover it up. I think I should try and heat set this quickly and see what happens because now it's like super wet, 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 wet. So let me just give it just a blast of this for just a little bit. Yeah, I am really positive. Look, it doesn't look like the drawing shift is going to be like super aggressive. Like it's kind of holding its stance with the color. So that's super likable. Now I think I should try and work on this skin tone and hopefully this splatter here will dry up. So what should I do? I should pick a good brush. This brush here is good. And I'm simply just gonna select colors from the layer cake. Do you guys wanna, should I try and have the palette like this? So maybe you can see more about the colors that I'm picking up. Let's see if that works. Um, I am not that familiar with the colors yet, even though that I have had this palette, all these pans here for quite a while. So it's still also a bit new to me, what kind of possibilities lies in all these colors. And it's a bit crazy to think of because it is a lot of colors. So I just play it safely with a very sheer pink here to begin with. What I'm interested in knowing is that can I actually paint in between this journal tattoo and then just wipe it off so that I can color in the skin tone? Let me get a tissue. Maybe it will work. So far it doesn't look any difference because the glare from the paper. So let me add in more colors. But what I like about the layer cakes is that it's an opaque color that you're working with. Meaning that if you do a mistake, hopefully you can just cover it up with another layer of something else. Okay, I think it works. I think it's not a bad idea to put the rub on down first and then work on top of it, which fills me with joy because it is so difficult to first create a sketch that kind of match the rub-ons, and then do it the other way around where you put on the rub-ons in the end, if you can imagine. You have to like really eyeball everything in your sketch. So it's good to know that you can switch it around. Okay, sorry for being quiet a little bit. Now I need to think where I put my colors. Now it's getting more and more colors in, so the rub-ons are really gonna get some coverage now. Let's see if it will stand for it. I'm forgetting the arms completely. I'm just working with sheer colors and sort of wanting to build it up somehow. Just a ton of different layers here and there. Yeah. Sorry for not talking so much. Here we could have like a curve. And then of course we have the bones. I got a very weird posture to this sketch here, so I'm not quite sure how to place the bones and everything. So I'm just trying. Trial and error. So let me see. Oh, I am missing so much chat because that side of the screen. Let me see. Snow. Oh, you guys got snow. We got snow too. Rhonda, I'm using layer cakes from Jane Davenport. They usually come in a palette that looks like this. I'm sorry. This palette style here, but I kind of merged them all together in this suitcase because I got lost navigating in all the 7 palettes, because these are not like generic watercolor colors, so it's unpredictable what's in which palette, and I couldn't memorize the colors in my head. So I kind of needed one big case that could kind of contain them all, so I know what do I actually have of colors. Let's see. You guys are talking about the weather, so you can color my world with sunshine. That's always good with a song, Barbara. Sadly, I have many of her products still in their package, not even opened. But the good thing about most of her product, I think they have like a good shelf life. So I don't think that it's there's something. I'm thinking more about all the paste and uh, I don't think I can't really think of any product of Jane's that would go bad in the container. Okay, remember back in 2017 when she had her product release of the makeup line? The art supplies that looks like makeup. I bought that in 2017 in January, and I had it in a box below my desk for a month because I didn't know how to use it. I was new into coloring, and everything was so new to me. And I felt so intimidated when I saw her beautiful drawings, and I was thinking, I will never be able to do anything like this. So the learning curve was like very high, like I really felt it was hard, really hard to learn how to paint her girls and everything. So for the longest time, all her products were lying in that box, and none of the products got bad. And in there were acrylic based products like her matte medium, her gesso, her acrylic tubes, and they all survived being untouched in in my box for quite a while, which was, it took me, I need to step up and be brave before I started working with her stuff. And I think it's because when she's doing her whimsical girls, she's actually putting on a lot of elements. Like she's building it up, you could say. And if you're a beginner, then that build up is really looking difficult. Like oh my god, so many things. So it kind of refrained me back then from using her stash. I think I need to put in the color of the dress for my camera to pick up some of these colors. My camera is behaving so weird, so badly. Um, I don't know why. Even my blouse looked like neon. I think that's it, Lena. It makes you freeze. Yeah. And the worst part of it was the fact that I watched a lot of her online classes because I signed up for the online classes, and I thought that it would make me better, but the more I saw, the more I convinced myself that this is really difficult. I'm never gonna learn. So I realized that when I stopped using her online classes, I felt less intimidated and more encouraged to try on my own. So I kind of just began looking at her images on Pinterest and find inspiration by just looking at her images, and of course trying to do my rendition of it, but it never looked the same. Of course it didn't. But it gave me more time to sit in my own pace and work out some of the things instead of following an online class where you stop the video and you start, you're constantly behind, and you're constantly feeling that, oh my god, now she's moving on to a different part of the face and I'm still stuck on the blush of the skin tone. Like I was constantly rushing through her online videos, which is stupid because even today I could not follow up with her online videos. Like if she shows something, I would constantly also even today be behind. So it's like you're chasing something, and I think that's how it is with most online classes. You feel that you are chasing something, and the answer is only when you sit down and you have tried it once, so you know what's to come. Do it one more time, and then the second time you will make some better choices and the result will be better. So I think it's kind of funny how most of her online classes, the value in them is that you can go back and redo it at another stage of your life where you feel that now you can relax more about not being stressed. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes you just have to jump in. You quit buying, right? Let's see. Remember back in 2017? Are you kidding me, Lena? I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. You know what's scary? I started in 2016 or 17, and next year I can maybe say it's 10 years ago, and I still feel that I am a beginner. I still feel that I am a learner. You know, so that is super scary to think of. That 10 years just completely disappeared into the drain, and I'm still feeling that it was like a couple of years ago, but not 10. And it also makes me think about, sometimes I think Dee Dee said, like, oh, she's been on YouTube for 10 years. And I was thinking, oh, that's a lot. And then I'm like, yeah, but Lena, I've been on for 8 years. So, yeah, sometimes I forget how much time flying so fast. Okay, I'm just trying to put in, maybe I should use the black one for this. I'm trying to put in some sort of shadow on this fur coat here, just to get a little bit of, just a little bit like this. Um, I think I should work on the hair. I think I would need to remove the palette because I need to look at this over here. I want to incorporate some of this centangling and this braided look onto that juicy hair. So I wonder how that is possible. If I simply just start up with just one color at the time. I just don't have the time. And when I have the time, I'm too tired. Oh my God. Rhonda made an upload on my Patreon with that exact theme. I just made a whole upload about what happens when you are too tired and need with your creative side. I mean, how do you reconnect? So I showed what I do, tips and tricks, how I reconnect with my creative life to get back on track, you could say. Because it's not that we are out of ideas, it's just that being tired kind of overwhelms you in a degree where you just don't feel motivated. And that's really a serious thing to acknowledge, because it's not a rut, but it is a wall that you have to overcome somehow. Okay, I got two colors in. Now I want to get some of the, I think I should go all the way up here with some hair colors. Which color could that be? That one is a likable one. Or maybe that one there. Okay, I'm gonna go for that one there. That's a very likable one. Yeah, it's so frustrating. I know. Yeah. And also in that upload, I am showing some of my some journals that I have not shared in public before, of which kind of exercises that I trust upon just to keep myself using paint and color. So it is a real issue. Okay, I kind of want this to be like Jane Davenport inspired hair. I wonder. She has a way of whooshing the hair. So I'm kind of thinking how to do the same. Comes all the way down from here. Okay. Now I think I need some of this shimmery. Maybe this pink here. No, I don't like that. Maybe if I pick, what I'm after here is to find some empty areas like this where I can come in and doodle on top of them. So I'm just trying to put in some cables of color that I eventually can add some doodles on. Without it looking really weird. So far, I feel that it's looking a little bit strange. I'm not sure that I'm getting that cabled look. Okay, I might need to come in with some black line work on some of them. So let me just fill out the rest up here. And then just get some of those wild strands. Okay, I'm still fighting here for the hair. Okay, we're gonna let this dry, and then I need to somehow with a black liner come in and make something that's transferred from over here. Not like completely transferred, but just the idea of it somehow. So first, I could start making. What am I thinking here? Some cables somehow. Okay, this dress here could also need a second layer. So I'm thinking maybe I should try and switch color a little bit. I still like that mauve looking color, but I could add some hint of purple here and there. Yeah, but the fun thing about these big collections of color is that you have a lot of colors to choose from. The bad thing is that you can't actually get too many. I mean, it kind of sometimes not work in your favor to have all the colors in the world to choose from. So when you transition into the Jane Davenport style, you also have to accept a lot of different products, a lot of colors, a lot of sets. Like this is this set of ink, that set of this and that. And if you're a person who likes to work in sets, like I am, for instance, if I pick out a watercolor set like a Sennelier palette, I usually tend to just stick to that palette throughout my drawing. I don't mix and match it with other of my watercolor palettes, not so often, So it can be like an entrance barrier working with a product range like Jane Davenport's, where there is a lot of options, constantly adding new products, you know. So so I kind of feel that sometimes it's confusing. And especially on the inks, I was really insecure about, because I knew some of the inks had some qualities, like some were water soluble, some were acrylic and couldn't be used in paint brushes, and but I kind of got really confused. So I was so happy that Sandra gifted me a pamphlet that kind of addressed that issue. So I finally have this pamphlet that I can cling to and read about the difference of all the inks. So that was really handy. Let's see. I see she has a lot of content so far. 2025 has been a real crapper for my husband and I. Oh no. You hope it will turn around, but it's not looking good right now. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Rhonda. I hope things will turn around. Yeah, we all had the idea that 2025 was going to be like our year when it started, but it has started up so roughly for most of us. Maybe hope lies in spring, like things may be brightening up come spring, maybe. Okay, I am going to work on the eyes a little bit here. Oh, it's difficult. It's such a big brush. I think maybe I should give her some eyeshadow. Maybe that will be better. So I'm just gonna give her like a really rich color. Okay, it's gonna dry up, and then I'm gonna come in with some pen work. So we will look at the definition. Okay, let's see if I can clean up that rub-on mask. I'm coming on top of it with a little bit of moisture. I can clean it up a little bit, but it doesn't look like the layer cake was allowed to deposit any color in the open white spaces of the rub-on, which is a shame, because here you can see the skin tone below the mask, but here it's just white. That's a little bit not so good. Yeah, I can't even make the colors stick. Well, it's okay. We're gonna work with it like that. It's gonna be like a bright mask, unfortunately. Yeah, I think maybe it's best to, if you are able to put them directly on top of what you're painting. You're ready for December the 20th, the 31st. Oh my God. You're simply just, you just had it. Yeah, I kind of hope that come spring, it might loosen up some things, and hopefully, hopefully things will turn around. Okay, I'm gonna use my dip pen to come in with the line work. Uh, Maybe I should work on the eyes first. Oh, it's so wet. Okay, it's so wet. I'm gonna heat set this. Keep changing my mind. I just picked up a waterproof pen. I agree, Lena. I miss the green and colorful world. Yes. I always start to feel gloomy when winter drags. And then when stupid stuff happens, it's like worse feeling. Yeah, it's so true. Like that fatigueness of having to dig up energy to deal with crap is much harder when it's dark and cold outside. I also feel that, I'm sleep deprived, so I see more sunrises than I feel there is some energy in that sunrise, like the way it's coloring the dark night into this golden hour of the sunset. Just feels like a boost of energy. So even though you stayed up all night, you're at that moment, you feel the opposite, cup of coffee or something. So I think we should know the power of the solar energy also to our mood. Let's see. I'm just gonna paint in the eyes. Last year live streamer. Oh, let's see. I'm a little bit because I'm painting in the eyes here. Lucky me, I can give her like a ton of lashes. I just got a warning that I got like unstable internet. I hope that I didn't have a glitch right there. I probably did, knowing YouTube. I have never been kicked off so much as I have in 2025 when I'm live on YouTube. It's like, you know, I've been kicked off every time I stream now, instead of just sometimes. It's like the new rule. I'm gonna come in with line work across everything because I really think that I should try work with the lines. Oops. Most days I feel like the sun is just for show. These days, like someone painted on the sky like a piece of paper. Okay, there is no warmth to it. Yeah, yeah. It's still mesmerized how wildlife can survive in these conditions. Okay, I'm gonna try and experiment a little bit with this girl here because I noticed that sometimes Jane is having like double sketch lines. Have you noticed that too? So I'm gonna try and make a loose, sketchy, random double line work on purpose just to see if it gives me something. So on purpose, I'm just gonna go in with double line work. Yeah, and then I'm super quiet. Oops. I need a clips on this page here. It's flapping up and down. Oh my god, that is so sloppy. Okay, brace yourself, double line work. I'm not sure that I'm a fan. And that I'm a little bit of a fan because I can kind of see the madness of it. Oh my god. I have to say that this layer cake disperses some sort of a pastel powder. I feel an urge to come in with a Sharpie pen, but I kind of am also afraid of using a Sharpie because I think that pastel would clog up my pen. So the pro of using real watercolor is that you don't have that pastel surface, so you can work on top of it with pens afterwards. The con is that you know, using regular watercolor, I don't even know what the con is. Then it's not layer cake. Then it's like less opaque. But yeah, if I've made this with watercolor, I wouldn't sit here and struggle adding in line work. And this reminds me of some of my frustrations when I started using Jane Davenport supplies and stuff. I would watch her tutorial on the online classes and I would be like, why doesn't this work for me? You know, like I could see her go on top of things with a white pen, and I could not get my white pen to be less receptible of picking up the underlying layers. So I was struggling a lot. Okay, how does it work for me with those double sketch lines? I think I need sketch lines up here to kind of illustrate. That's what I'm going for. Like just random line work. Yeah. Okay, and now for the worst part. I need to somehow zone in on this mandala Janet M. Young style here and give myself some panels that I can embellish, because that's actually what I wanted to do with her hair. Look how difficult it is to add any kind of ink on top of that layer cake. Oh my god, I dispersed a splotch right there. And I think it's user error, because I have seen Jane use her dip pen on top of layer cake a ton of times, and she doesn't sit and struggle like I do with a bumpy line. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this ink for just a second. I'm going crazy. I want to come in with maybe this sort of marker here won't be clogged up with the powder from the layer cake. Oh, it will. Can you see it's already clogging up? Yeah, that looks like crap. Maybe I should clean off the pen. Okay, we're not gonna give up. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna fight the layer cake with layer cake. I'm gonna take a brush. I'm gonna take a liner, even better. I'm gonna take a liner brush, and then I'm gonna paint in my black lines using layer cake. What can go wrong? I need those let's see. That's a little bit better. Okay, I think I want ooh. Decision. Oh man, it's looking like a wild. Not sure that I'm a fan. Okay, let's work from there. You're probably wondering what is my end goal, end game with this drawing here. Oh my god. Alina, I saw those pens at Michael's and got a couple. I was so excited because I see you use them a lot. Oh, those Japanese ones. I really like them a lot. You can abuse them a ton. I mean, they take a lot of abuse. Okay, kind of need to. Maybe I should add in the puffins just to give me a break from this. I'm in a bit of frustration with that hair. I have to disclose that. Oh my god, this puffin right here got her period. I need to somehow, in a clever way, camouflage. It's like really. I hope that Sandra gifted this puffin sticker to me. I kind of hope she's not watching what I accidentally did to this sticker right here. I wanted to be jumping here with joy. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick up the same color and try and make like a ballerina skirt or something Wouldn't that be the most sensible thing to do? So, what color was it? I think it was this layer cake. Okay, this is the start of a skirt. And then maybe come in with a really pink, pink, pink color. Yeah, most unfortunately. Can you just hear Sandra going like, "Oh no"? Okay, it's got like a pink banana sort of skirt right there. Oh my god, speaking about banana. Okay, I was doing the accountants, the booking for the company because we have to hand in our taxes soon. And then I had an issue with my bank account. And in Danish, the bank account is called banksaldo. And a banana in Danish is in banana. So you can hear the words are somewhat similar. So what I'm trying to tell you here, and I have to translate it into English, is sort of because the words is somewhat similar. First of all, I'm using this chat in my financial computer system. There is this chat line, and they think my name is Lynn, Lin. And I let them think that it's Lynn because maybe then they think that I am from Asia. And we all know that Asian people are spot on cool at math. And I'm not thinking, I'm just going to let them think that my name is Lynn. And that maybe they would also assume that I'm awesome at math. So, cannot get my bank account to line up with what's really inside my bank account. So I must have done something wrong in the booking. And he helps me out. And then in the end, we figure out what I was doing wrong. And then his end comment to me is like this. So, Lynn, if you do as we agreed, then your banana account should be fine. Like, my banana account. It was a typo on his end, but that sentence has just stuck with me whenever. So, Lynn, your banana account. And I love minions. So, banana account, uh, all inner boy who loves me. So, I could imagine, like, yeah, I'm gonna be the most popular minion when I share this with the rest of my crazy group of minions. I'm fuzzy cutting the feet here on this poor um just to get that white edge of the sticker. Okay, I'm gonna place him here. Oh, he's gonna look fabulous. Let's see. You can put lipstick on a pig and it's still a pig. Then you can put a skirt on a puffin. We still know the puffin. I know. You cannot unsee it. There, there's just some things that whenever I flip onto this page, that's the first thing that's gonna hit me is how I mistreated these nice stickers. Oh my god, puffing bald in my quest of peeling off backing of the sticker. I'm getting more and more abusive, and I don't even have nails. So here we go. Here we go. Oh my god! Look, you can like take off. uh, The gift that keeps on giving. Oh my god, look. He's, you can actually do something where you open up his brain. Ah, what can we utilize this for? This is an open opportunity. You know what my favorite expression is? That always keep an open mind, but don't open up your mind so much that your brain fall out. I can somehow incorporate that into this drawing here because it is one of my favorite quotes. Okay, how are we gonna do it? Is the brain gonna fall out? I think the brain is gonna fall out this way here. I'm gonna, or maybe it's more fun that it's up here like this. Does it really illustrate what's going on? Maybe it's more fun because it has movement that it just landed on her shoulder. So if I do like this and then sketch in that fallen out brain. this, this sticker here is just keep on giving. Oh, I'm gonna try and see if I can sketch in a brain without it looking like a pot of oatmeal. Now we know what my quote up here is gonna be. I started this stream saying that I wanted to place a quote up here somehow, or maybe that, I just wanted to place a quote because it's fun to see writing on a page spread. So now we know the quote. What color is the brain? It's gonna be some really yucky flesh color. Um, Maybe the color of the brain could also be like a little bit of gray. Like if I just first put in a little bit of this gray here. And then what colors could I use? Maybe maybe I should go like flesh. Decision. Okay, I think I found the brain color in Jane's palette here. Like this color here could be a brain color. Yeah, perfect. Oh my god, that is perfect. Now I need to write the quote. Okay, I'm not gonna write it with some sort of spelling error, so I'm just gonna write it out on a piece of paper first to be sure that I'm not. Oh, this is brain color too. Okay, let me get in that brain color. I like it. Let's see. I love how on Monty Python's Flying Circus head opening up. Yes. Guys, do you know where the word spam comes from? I do. You see, in the early days of the internet, me and my hobby was um, programming the website back in 1997 for our business. So we were like some of the early birds, right? And whenever somebody repeated something in a chat room, we we saw the word spam, and we know where it comes from. It's from a Monty Python sketch of this waitress who cannot offer anything else than spam. When there is a sketch about this woman and a man coming into this cafe, and the lady, she don't want to eat spam, so she keeps asking, do you have anything on this menu that doesn't include spam? And then the waitress goes, oh yeah, we have eggs with spam, spam, and spam. And the whole sketch ending with she cannot order anything in that diner without including spam. So people started to write spam, spam, and spam when somebody was repeating things in a chat room, in a chat thread. And I think that's how the word spam here on the internet got created, because we were there when it started, and we know exactly what Monty Python sketch that it comes from. So I may be wrong, but the fun fact. Okay, I need to practice that quote on a piece of paper before I actually write it down. So I'm gonna take this. How about this envelope here? I don't need that anymore. Maybe I should take out the rub-ons inside so I don't write on top of the rub-ons. Okay, how would I formulate it? Don't keep such an open mind that your brain falls out. That's the key. I'm just gonna see how does it look. Don't keep such an open mind that your brain falls out. Okay, that's the message of this quote. Maybe I should try and Google the quote. It's not something that I invented. It's just a quote that I once read, and it has stuck to me ever since. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna try and see if I can Google it. Open mind, brain, fall out. Oh, here it is. Don't be so open-minded that your brain falls out. That's the one. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Don't be so open-minded. Okay, I got it. If I only had a brain. Yeah, the Wizard of Oz. Poor guy. Okay, where to put that quote? I think maybe here would be like a great place. So you could write a little bit over on top of her jacket, because now the top of this page spread is kind of occupied by the crown that I sketched in. So yeah, I'm gonna write it here. Question is, what am I gonna write it with? Let me ponder. I wish that I had like a Tumbo pen. Do we have that? Okay, I need to sit and think. What pen do I have that can solve this? Oh, no, miss. No. Miss, to end them in the live stream. Am I still here? I think my cat just disconnected my stream. I need to get her off the table. Okay, I'm gonna get a... Whoa! Miss. Oh my god! Oh my god, she almost pulled down my tray of inks. Yeah. And then she managed to claw into my finger. And now I'm bleeding. What a stream. Okay, I'm just gonna give her a little treat because she's a little